Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Scoreboard Keepers. Of course, we got some breaking news. Breaking news. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Scoreboard Keepers. You know, around here, we don't keep receipts. We keep the score. So if you want to get on the board, make your point. If it makes sense, we'll add it to the board. If it don't, we won't. Scoreboard Keepers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got some breaking news. Apparently, listen, ladies and gentlemen, apparently, Floyd Mayweather was getting pressed out in London by a local mob. So I don't know what's going on, man. He's out of town. He's out of town right now, and he was doing some shopping, and apparently the fans pressed him because of some political things or whatever. But let's just get right into the video and let's see what's going on.
On December 10th, 2024, boxing legend Floyd Mayweather encountered a hostile situation while shopping in London's Hatton Garden, an area renowned for its luxury jewellery stores. The incident unfolded as Mayweather, dressed in a distinctive green jacket and camouflage trousers, was exiting a store. He was quickly surrounded by a group of approximately 30 individuals, leading to a tense confrontation. Videos and eyewitness accounts suggest that the crowd was vocal, with some reports indicating that racial slurs were hurled towards Mayweather.
Money, man.
Get these motherfuckers.
Potentially in response to his outspoken support for Israel. The situation escalated, prompting Mayweather's security detail to intervene. They managed to guide him through the crowd and hastily bundled him into a blacked-out 4x4 vehicle, which then sped away from the scene, leaving some of his security personnel behind. Despite claims from some witnesses that Mayweather might have been struck, he later used his Instagram platform to set the record straight, denying any physical attack and emphasizing that his security was merely performing their protective duties. This event has sparked a broader conversation about the intersection of celebrity status with geopolitical stances and the inherent risks that public figures face when expressing controversial opinions. It also raises questions about the safety and privacy of well-known personalities in public environments, particularly when their views become points of contention.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, man, listen, I'm just gonna say this. Look, when it comes down to these political views, man, you got to know what you're talking about before you go out there and start endorsing some things, man. You got to know all the ins and the outs and the intricate details about what you're talking about and what you're discussing, because if you don't, you run into situations like this, right? You said something, and that had to be a while ago. That had to be months ago, right? Or something that he said. It's no telling. It couldn't have been recently, because that stuff's been going on for a long time over there, right? But let me tell you, he's out shopping right now in London and just walking around with some fresh clothes on and stuff like that, not even knowing that he's going right into a place where there's a lot of supporters for both sides in those areas, and you can't forget you're not in America anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not in America anymore, and some of those people over there don't even agree with what the United States is doing when it comes to back in Israel and so forth, so on and so forth. So they may already have some type of like beef with you just because of where you come from. But it's high time for for these celebrities to wake up and start realizing that you can't just be traveling anywhere and forget where you are. And just because you got so much money, you think that that you're like a you think that that's local for you. You got so much money and the world's become so small that you think going to London is like going to Florida when it's not. When you go to these different places, the rules change. Even Canada, you know. And but the thing I'm getting tired of seeing is this. It's like a trap. You know what I'm saying? It's like a trap. It's like you go to these places and they said it was 30 individuals there. That's an ambush. You know what I'm saying? That's an ambush. And that's you know what I'm saying? Like that's somebody's trying to set you up, man. That wasn't like one person coming trying to step to you and hold their own and stand 10 toes down. Nah. That was like they caught you out the car, pocket full of money, which I know you had. It was a briefcase somewhere. You're always walking around with it. You're on Instagram. They just said you went on Instagram even after this incident. You understand what I'm saying? So you like a walking bank, man. So you already gonna draw the attention, but not only did you can't even tell who's who within that crowd. You don't even know you don't know if you punching a fan or if you're about to hit somebody that's really trying to do some harm to you because you got so many different people around you. You know what I'm saying? So you like not only you putting yourself in harm's way, but you also putting those guards in harm's way. Those your security team, they got family too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Even though you paying them, it ain't no amount of money you can give them that's worth their life. Like personally, I'm looking at this situation, right? And I'm telling you right now, I may have pulled out. I ain't kidding you. I'm not letting nobody get that close to me or the person I'm working for. Not like that. Not like that. I mean, people get killed for the for them type of things. Running up on people like that dude running up right next to the car. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people will lay you down. I mean, I don't know what they do over there, but I mean, I know in certain places in America, they're gonna lay you down for something like that. Like you invading somebody's space and you running up on people's cars, and it looked like you got the one guy that was in the jacket looked like he got a couple of passes. You understand what I'm saying? Like when he came up to that car, I don't know if they, if his security was armed or whatever, but he came up close enough to that car for somebody to put him in the full Nelson. Like he got a little bit too close. And Floyd wanted to do his thing, and his security had to toss him in the car, obviously, and looked like they got, looked like they or looked like he didn't want to go. He looked like Floyd wanted to stay out there and fight. You know what I mean? But with 30 people and a mob of people like that, and you don't know who's who, and you out in the public, you don't know what measures you might have to take to get your security detail to get you out of that type of situation. And it looked political, right? It almost looked like he was the president there, and he had to escape from out of some type of situation that's going on. That's exactly what that was. But you walking around there, man, with a pocket full of money, man. You got a lot of money, right? You got a lot of money, and you telling me that you running around London, and you done made somebody mad. You know what I'm saying? Like you done made somebody mad with you, right? And these people got a beef with you now. And you're still over there in London. Now, I don't know where the police were. You understand what I'm saying? It's like everybody knows that Floyd's in town. You got a billionaire spending money. How many other, I don't want to turn this into like a I don't want to turn this into a racial thing, but I'm just saying, you very rarely see any other kind of people being run up on like that by a mob like that. With somebody that has the type of money that Floyd has. Like, I mean, like you just don't see it. But for some reason with him and the way he carry himself, and and he's a professional boxer. I would think that he would have a lot of fans in London, but that didn't look like it to me. Did it look like that to y'all? It didn't look like they liked him too much. So I'm saying, like, look, man, something is going on here. Something Something is going on here. I'm telling you, this looks like some type of ambush. And I don't know if this was, they said it was about Israel, right? But it looked a little bit, I see some sketchy people out there. And I've heard some stories about when people go to London also. Like some, like London have some hoods somewhere over there. So I hear all kinds of things, but that didn't look like the guy that was running up to that car. I didn't hear him saying nothing about anything political. You understand what I'm saying? It looked like he could have been like, I know I'm a good judge of character, right? It almost looked like he could have been trying to get a lick, you know. And with him getting that close to the car, he might have got ran over. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't be playing those kind of games, man. I don't care if I'm in the United States, London, or Africa. I don't care where I am. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't be doing that kind of stuff. No matter who you are or where you are, you can't be running up on cars like that. You know what I mean? And I mean, that could have caused total pandemonium. But you doing things like that. It's Floyd Mayweather. You can't beat him one-on-one. So why would you run up to the car? That was just somebody just trying to excite a riot, and it's just crazy to me, the overwhelming amount of people out there, and the lack of police and security. Like, I just don't see it. I don't see a cop car anywhere. Now, in America, in the United States, man, if he was out there like that, it'd be cops everywhere, just looking to lock somebody up. I just don't. For some reason, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. You would think that somebody like Floyd Mayweather is in town, that there would be cop cars up and down that street because something may happen. And the only people I see acting is his security team. It makes me think that there's some type of, like, they want that type of stuff to happen. Now, I'm sure if gunshots would have rang out, the cops would have been there like that. But you don't just have your average guy there. The man is down there shopping. Where are the police? It's crazy. Let's watch this one more time. I'm telling you, y'all watch this. Tell me if y'all see police anywhere, because I didn't see them.
On December 10th, 2024, boxing legend Floyd Mayweather encountered a hostile situation while shopping in London's Hatton Garden, an area renowned for its luxury jewellery stores. The incident unfolded as Mayweather, dressed in a distinctive green jacket and camouflage trousers, was exiting a store. He was quickly surrounded by a group of approximately 30 individuals, leading to a tense confrontation. Videos and eyewitness accounts suggest that the crowd was vocal, with some reports indicating that racial slurs were hurled towards Mayweather.
Money, man.
Get these
Potentially in response to his outspoken support for Israel. The situation escalated, prompting Mayweather's security detail to intervene. They managed to guide him through the crowd and hastily bundled him into a blacked-out 4x4 vehicle, which then sped away from the scene, leaving some of his security personnel behind. Despite claims from some witnesses that Mayweather might have been struck, he later used his Instagram platform to set the record straight, denying any physical attack and emphasizing that his security was merely performing their protective duties. This event has sparked a broader conversation about the intersection of celebrity status with geopolitical stances and the inherent risks that public figures face when expressing controversial opinions. It also raises questions about the safety and privacy of well-known personalities in public environments, particularly when their views become points of contention.
Man, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on out there. It's so many different people out there. Like, if y'all look really good, right? It's a mixture of people out there, and I can't really tell what's going on. They said racial slurs was thrown around. I don't know, man. Like, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave some comments below and tell me what y'all think about this. Apparently, they trying to say it was political, but listen, you coming out of a jewelry store, it could have been a lick. You know what I mean? And that's why I said you got to be careful. Like, you don't know what's going on out there. It's way too many people. You don't know who's who, and you're coming out of a jewelry store. Like, listen, and then all of a sudden, like, that's why have all these different opinions about what's going on out there. You're hearing Israel, you're hearing jewelry store, and you're hearing angry mob. Like, angry about what? The man was in there shopping, and you want to approach him coming out of a jewelry store? That's not smart. That's not smart. Hey guys, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below and tell me what you think about this, because I'm very curious. Let's engage in some conversation. Floyd Mayweather, Preston, London, man. Crazy. Enjoy your night. I'll see you on the next episode. God bless.